Chapter 1 – Introduction to Nile River Gardens. Overview of the significance of gardening along the Nile River. The significance of gardening along the Nile River in ancient Egypt cannot be overstated. The Nile River has played a crucial role in the development of Egyptian civilization, providing fertile land for agriculture and sustenance for thousands of years. As a result, the ancient Egyptians developed sophisticated gardening techniques that allowed them to harness the power of the river and cultivate a wide variety of crops. One of the most significant aspects of gardening along the Nile River was the development of irrigation systems. The annual flooding of the Nile River provided an essential source of water for crops, but the Egyptians also constructed elaborate networks of canals and irrigation ditches to ensure that water could be distributed to fields throughout the year. This allowed for the cultivation of crops such as wheat, barley and flax, which formed the foundation of the Egyptian diet and economy. In addition to these staple crops, the ancient Egyptians also cultivated a wide variety of fruits and vegetables in their gardens. Among the most popular were figs, dates and pomegranates, which were not only important sources of nutrition but also held religious and symbolic significance in Egyptian culture. Gardening was also an important part of religious and funerary practices in ancient Egypt. The ancient Egyptians believed in the concept of a paradise in the afterlife, and they often depicted this paradise as a lush and bountiful garden. As a result, gardens were often included in the design of tombs and funerary monuments, and it was believed that the deceased would be able to enjoy the fruits of these gardens in the afterlife. The significance of gardening along the Nile River extended beyond practical and religious considerations. Gardens were also important social spaces, where the elite could display their wealth and power. The gardens of luxurious estates were often adorned with exotic plants and intricate fountains, and they served as venues for feasting and entertainment. Even today, the legacy of ancient Egyptian gardening along the Nile River can still be seen in the traditional gardens and agricultural practices of the region. The techniques developed by the ancient Egyptians are still in use, and the cultivation of crops such as wheat, barley and flax continues to be an important part of the agricultural economy along the Nile River. In summary, gardening along the Nile River was of utmost significance in ancient Egypt. From providing sustenance and economic prosperity to shaping religious beliefs and social customs, gardening played a pivotal role in the development of Egyptian civilization, and continues to influence the region to this day. Introduction to the crops grown, including papyrus.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?